Welcome to the series First Steps in English. My name is Oliver. I am really happy you are back. In episode 1, we talked about your daily routine, your morning, your breakfast, and your trip to work or school. In episode 2, we talked about your family, your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, and the people you love. Today, we are going to step outside. We are going to talk about your city. Every city is different. Some cities are big and loud and full of people. Some cities are small and quiet and easy to walk across. But every city has the same basic things: streets, shops, buses, parks, and people going somewhere. And today, you are going to learn how to talk about all of it in English. Are you ready? Let's begin. It is a Saturday morning. You don't have work today. You don't have school. You wake up slowly, have your coffee, and then you decide, today I am going to explore my city. You put on your comfortable shoes, you take your bag, you open the front door, and you step outside. The street in front of your building is familiar. You know this street. You walk on it every day. There is a bakery on the corner. You can smell the fresh bread from here. There is a small supermarket across the street, already open. There is a bus stop just a few meters away, with a small group of people waiting. You look around. You breathe in the morning air. Let's talk about the places in your city. The first place, the supermarket. A supermarket is a large shop where you buy food and everyday items: milk, bread, fruit, vegetables, cleaning products, shampoo, everything in one place. In English, people also say the grocery store, especially in American English. I need to go to the grocery store. Can you pick something up from the supermarket on your way home? These are sentences you hear every day. Near the supermarket, maybe there is a pharmacy. A pharmacy is the shop where you buy medicine if you have a headache, if you have a cold, if you need vitamins. You go to the pharmacy. In British English, people sometimes call it the chemist. I need to stop at the chemist. But pharmacy is understood everywhere. Down the street, there is a bank. A bank is where you keep your money, take out cash, and manage your finances. Next to the bank, maybe there is an ATM, a machine where you can take out money quickly without going inside. Is there an ATM near here? This is a very useful question when you are traveling or in a new neighborhood. You keep walking. You pass a cafe. Through the window, you can see people sitting with their coffees, talking, reading, looking at their phones. A cafe is smaller and more relaxed than a restaurant. You go there for coffee, tea, a light snack. Let's meet at the cafe on the corner. I worked from the cafe all morning. And then, a park. You turn a corner and suddenly, there it is, a green space in the middle of the city. Trees, benches, a path for walking or running, maybe a small lake, maybe children playing, maybe an old man feeding pigeons. A park is one of the best places in any city. It is free, it is open, it is a place where the city slows down for a moment. You find a bench and sit down. You watch the people around you. A woman walks past with a dog, a big, happy dog that wants to stop and smell everything. 2 teenagers are sitting on the grass, laughing at something on a phone. A man in running clothes jogs past, breathing hard, focused. This is your city. These are your people. After the park, you decide to take the bus to a different part of the city. You walk back to the bus stop, you check the number of the bus on the sign, you wait. The bus arrives, You get on. You tap your card on the reader, or maybe you pay with cash. You find a seat near the window. Public transport is how most people move around a city. In English, public transport means buses, trains, trams, and the metro, any transport that everyone can use. I always use public transport to work. The public transport here is very reliable. It is a very useful phrase, especially when you are traveling. The bus stop is just down the street. You move through the city, you look out the window. You see more streets, more shops, more people. You see a hospital, a large building where doctors and nurses work and sick people are treated. You see a school, closed today because it's Saturday, the playground empty and quiet. You see a library, a place where books are free to borrow, where it is always quiet, where time moves differently. You get off the bus in the city center. The city center, also called downtown in American English, is the busiest part of the city. There are more shops here, more restaurants, more people. The streets are wider. The buildings are taller. You walk slowly. You look at the shop windows. You stop at a small street market. Vendors selling fruit, vegetables, handmade items, secondhand books. You pick up an orange and smell it. You buy a small plant for your apartment. You are not in a hurry. This is what a Saturday is for. By lunchtime, you are hungry. You find a small restaurant on a side street, not too expensive, not too fancy. You go in, you sit down, you order something simple, you eat. And you think, I know this city. I walk these streets. I take these buses. I sit in these parks. And now I can talk about all of it. In English. Part 3. Shadowing practice. Now let's practice together. I will say a sentence. It will be slow and clear. After each sentence, you repeat it out loud. Don't worry about being perfect. Just say the words. Ready? I live in a big city. There is a supermarket near my house. I need to go to the pharmacy. Is there an ATM near here? Let's meet at the cafe on the corner. I like to sit in the park on weekends. I take public transport to work every day. The bus stop is just down the street. The city center is very busy on Saturdays. I know this city. I know these streets. Part 4. Quick vocabulary recap. Let's finish with 3 important words from today. The first word is pharmacy. A pharmacy is the shop where you buy medicine and health products. In American English, people also say drugstore. In British English, you might hear chemist. But pharmacy is the safest word. Everyone understands it everywhere. If you are traveling and you feel sick, this is one of the most important places to find. The second word is public transport. Public transport is any transport system that is open to everyone. Buses, trains, trams, and the metro. It is the opposite of a private car. In big cities, public transport is often faster and cheaper than driving. I always use public transport. The public transport here is very reliable. It is a very useful phrase, especially when you are traveling. And the third word is city center. The city center is the main area of a city, usually the busiest, most central part. In American English, people say downtown. I'm going to the city center to do some shopping. The best restaurants are in the city center. If someone asks you where something is and you are not sure, near the city center is always a safe answer. That is episode 3 of First Steps in English. Well done for making it to the end. My name is Oliver, and I will see you in episode 4, where we are going to go shopping. Clothes, prices, sizes, and everything you need to say in a shop. In English. See you next time.